Hello, welcome to another video, and this video is a video with a difference because this is in response to being tagged in Dean's video, Dean's beer reviews. Basically it's a set of questions going round YouTube world, if you want to call it YouTube world, especially aimed at beer tubers, and it was created by the Tasting Nitch. She's got a great channel actually, I just looked at it earlier. She created this apparently, and there's a set of questions and I've got to answer them, and I've got to tag somebody else at the end of it, and it sounds a bit, you know, what are you doing? You're sitting down, you're going to help me with these questions. Anyway, let's go on with it. Question one. How did you get into beer? Well, I come from a working class background. And of course people used to drink beer. Working class background. My father drank beer. My grandfather was quite high at the local working men's club. And of course, when I was younger, I used to go with my parents to the working men's club and that, and beer was a constant thing on the menu, if you know what I mean. So it was always stemmed from my childhood, in a way. And it's why beer. Well, beer is a fantastic drink because it's very cheap on the whole, and you could buy some excellent kind of like beers that taste really good for a fraction of a price of, say, come on, get out of the way, of, say, you know, an expensive bottle of wine. So I've always seen as well where, you know, if you go around the world, countries are famous for their different foods and that, and you know, from country to country the style of beer is different, you know, so you got that as well, so it makes it all interesting. I think it's interesting. Right, second, what's your favourite beer? Now, that's a hard one and near enough impossible for me to answer, because doing what I do, you haven't really got an all-out favourite beer. What you've got is beers what type of like stand out from the pack, if you know what I mean, from certain styles and that. So I haven't really got a favourite beer as such. See, the third question, it says if you can have one beer forever, what would it be? Again, that's a very hard question, because if I said a beer, you know, if I gave you an answer for beer on that one, then that you'll perceive that as my favourite beer. So I don't think I could have one beer forever, to be honest. I think I'll be teetotaler. 4. How can you drink so much? How do you stay healthy? Well, for starters, I don't drink a lot. I don't drink a lot as what I used to when I was in my youth. It's a little bit different. I don't know, I can't, you know, talk for any other beer tubers or beer reviewers out there, but it's a little bit different. When you're reviewing a beer, you're looking at it from a different angle, and you're not really going out of your way to drink a shitload of it. How do you stay healthy? Well, plenty of midnight struts, you know. Get up and, you know, 2 o'clock in the morning, go for a 5-mile walk across the fields or something like that. Don't smoke. You should be alright. 5. Are you an alcoholic? No, I'm not an alcoholic. No, far from it. I did go on the wagon for 10 years, believe it or not. So I'm not an alcoholic. Number 6. What's your favourite ingredient in a beer? Now that's a good question, because there is one thing what sticks out and gets me excited every time I pick a bottle up and it's got it in, and that is sriracha. I absolutely love that. It's it's a very unusual flavour you get from that, and yeah, I think that is my favourite ingredient in a beer, sriracha. 7. Do you brew? No, I don't. I've had mishaps over the years trying to do that, so no. But I do like watching kind of like demonstration videos and stuff like that, and you know, God rest his soul, Strat Beer, he used to be good at that. 8. What was your first beers? My first beer was, are we going back to my teen years? If I was in the teen years, go back to when I was a teenager. Used to hang around, you know, on a Saturday night. Group of you used to hang around, you know, a playground or something. A little bit, you know, a little bit the same what they do these days. And the oldest looking one, you know, used to go, have to challenge them, get your money together and challenge them to go into the off license and talk in a deep voice and try and get, you know, 4 Stellas or whatever off license. There was one time where I had this holdall, and we went to the other side of my hometown, Eastbourne, and there's this bar, and I did Lynx Lager, 25p a can. Or was it 50p a can? 50p a can, sorry. And I had 20 quid, I bought 20 quid's worth in this big holdall, and tried to think that I could drink the lot of it, and of course I didn't. I ended up, you know, being pretty sick, like you do. But what is my first proper beer? I would say Weihenstephan. I had that. That's my first proper beer. When I first, you know, left all the macro lagers behind and things like that. So the last question is, who in the beer world do you look up to? Now, I don't think many people out there would be surprised by the name of the person who has made such an impact on me in his reviews, his knowledge and his sense of humour as well. The influence is there all to see in all my reviews, and that is the great Terry K, Beer Goggles. He was the first reviewer who really resonated with me, because, you know, you can always talk about beer, which is great. You can always do a straightforward review, which is great, but sometimes it's nice to have a bit of humour in it and put a bit of sense of, you know, entertainment in it, if you know what I mean. And you know, these first generation of beer reviewers, Terry K, David Dowling, Sofakingdrunk, all these, they had a massive impact on a lot of people, and I don't think they realise how much of an impact they have on people, and how many people have started drinking beer because of them. So, you know, you can see the influence in me. When I first started reviewing, there was loads of different influences from all manner of people, all manner of different people, and you know, it's no surprise to anybody, I don't think, that Terry K was and still is for me the king of beer reviewing, definitely. So that is my 9 questions, which was tagged by Dean, so thank you, Dean, for that. All I can say is that I've been wanting to do hangouts and stuff, especially with Dean and that and whatever, but I've never been able to get things working at my end. Always get timed out. So if anybody out there knows why I keep getting timed out on hangouts, put it in the comments for me. So I suppose I've got to tag somebody. That's if they're going to watch this. Who am I going to tag to do these questions? I'm going to go for Maria Devan. I'm writing this down now because I'm going to stick it on my description. I will go for Sofakingdrunk and Terry's quick beer review and Swiggin Steve's bargain beer review channels. So there you are. Thanks for watching on 10 minutes. Whatever. See you boys and girls on a proper review. Cheers.